Hello mga ka-senior. Today we are going to San Fernando, Pampanga using Victory Liner electric bus from Cubao. This is the very first electric bus in the Philippines, and we would like to experience how it's like riding an electric bus. So matagtag ba siya? Komportable ba siya? Maingay siya? And kaya ba niya makarating ng San Fernando, Pampanga? These are the things that we would like to find out as we experience riding the Victory Liner electric bus. Let's go!
Greenhouse gas concentration are the highest levels in 2 million years. Every increase in global warming matters. The consequences of climate change now include, among others, intense droughts, rising sea levels, flooding, melting polar ice, and declining biodiversity. According to United Nations, the Philippines is one of the countries at greater risk of climate-related hazards. The major contributors of greenhouse gases emission in the Philippines is power generations because of coal power plants. Second is transportation sector. To tackle climate change and its negative impact, world leaders of the UN Climate Change Conference in Paris reached a breakthrough on December 12, 2015. It's called the Historic Paris Agreement. In order to meet greenhouse gas emission reduction target, many countries have announced carbon neutrality plans by 2050. The Philippines still has to announce its carbon neutrality goals, but has taken bold steps towards meeting its sustainable development goals.
The switch to electric. Electric vehicles are being developed as an effective solution for the lack of fossil fuels and environmental issues, specifically with carbon dioxide emissions. During the 34th APEC Auto Dialogue, a report was presented showing many governments have announced plans to phase out combustion vehicles sales. Automakers are responding to these challenges and have made parallel plans to discontinue production of internal combustion engine vehicles. The battery is the most expensive part of the electric vehicle. However, recent developments in battery technology are bringing the prices of batteries down. Falling global battery prices and improving economies of scale has improved price parity of electric vehicles versus internal combustion engines. Another factor that are improving consumer acceptance is increasing driving range. Bloomberg NEF has estimated the rise of global EV passenger sales to exceed 65 million by 2040. Zero-emission vehicle projection global. Electric buses are expected to exceed 50% by 2030. Victory Liner have made a groundbreaking leap into sustainable transition with the launch of the country's first fully electric provincial bus last November 2024. The unveiling of two vehicles, created in partnership with global electric vehicle manufacturer Higer, highlights the technological strides in green mobility. The Higer B12E is equipped with state-of-the-art features. These buses boast an
Impressive range of 350 to 400 kilometers per charge. The buses can be fully charged in just 3 hours with 120
kilowatt DC charger, making them a practical solution for the long-distance routes. The electric bus is currently serving the Cubao-San Fernando route, which is about 70 kilometers one way. Victory Liner say the Higer B12E electric bus is capable of completing 2 round trips before needing a recharge. For its initial rollout, Victory Liner will be charging only 141 pesos for its maiden route, the same fare being charged to passenger when riding the company's diesel-powered buses. According to reports, the bus line spent 500 million for each of the new buses, with the charger costing an additional 500,000. So dito na tayo sa Cubao, pupunta tayo sa Victory Liner Station to hapon na bus to San Fernando, electric bus. So yun na yung EDSA to Cubao Victory Liner Station. Akit tayo ng overpass. Dito na tayo sa Victory Liner. Just arrived at Victory Liner. Tanong natin yung biyahe na San Fernando. So we just arrived dito sa Victory Liner Cubao. Still checking yung mga biyahe. So, nagtanong tayo sa dispatcher, baka 8 o'clock pa rin yung biyahe ng Victory Liner electric bus dahil mabali pa lang daw, naka-check pa kung kailangan mag-charge. So, they cannot say definitely kung oras yung arrival at saka departure niya. It seems na dependent siya sa charging situation ng mga bus na electric. So, hintayin na lang natin. First class to Baguio. Electric bus to San Fernando. Dito tayo sasakay. Fernando electric vehicle. So just bought our ticket. Victory Liner 7 o'clock pala. 115 pag senior. Pag is 145. Ito yung bus natin. Going to San Fernando. Electric bus. Riding the electric bus. Seat number 6. I think siya. Configuration is 2x3. Ito yung upuan niya.
4-5, ulit tayo.
4-5. So, ito yung seat configuration. So, ito. Dito tayo. Amoy bago ah.
Wala nga saksakan dyan sa harap.
Okay, so we're inside the Higer Victory Liner electric bus going to San Fernando. I think the distance is about 75 kilometers. I understand this bus can do 350 kilometers, 400 kilometers in one single charge. So really no. And mamaya, tingnan natin kung ano experience riding an electric bus. This is the first time that we're doing this. Compared with diesel engine or internal combustion engine, maingay, tsaka matinding vibration, tsaka harshness. So this is using electric power, electric motor. So walang vibration, walang noise. Ma-experience natin mamaya at Siyempre yung suspensions are still the same, so malalaman natin. Able to get the front seat, kailangan may seat belt, may mga charging port daw. So, wala pang aircon siyempre dahil electric power siya. So mamaya pa siya bubukas pag umaandar na. Bilok yan, bilok sa aircon. It appears na automatic pala siya. Yan yung mga driver seat. Modern na yung mga features niya.
Kaya kayo ko.
Charging sa ilalim.
Pampinado, Pampanga.
Kaya makikita yung charging ng nasa 9, almost 80%. Yun dito high-tech na yung mga saka wireless din yung cellphone charging, social. Then kompleto.
Kaya nga, road trip na sila kagabi.
Siguro masama ang pakiramdam niya.
Nakita ko sila pumarati kami.
Sino? Kasuhan po, pero... Hindi, kagahapon.
Kagabi. Ay, oras.
masikip. Di ba gusto mo ba yung masikip niya?
Ha?
Gusto mo ba yung masikip?
Wala ko naririnig. Ang masisigit yan. Ilang taon pa siya dito?
So, 5 months pa.
5 months nag-resign? Akala ko matagal na siya dito kaya sabi ng ganyan.
Pare 12,000 kasama yung ano kasban.
Kukuha mo doon, talaga kahit yung binayad mo na 15 mil, hindi mo pa makukuha yun eh.
Kaya nasa pala siya. Yari na.
Ha?
Yari na.
Wow.
Hindi, okay lang. Tsaka yung mga matatagal na at saka kung ako kukunin ko yung napagalitan kasi sila pare.
Kailangan pa sila pagalitan bago sila mag-set.
Anong binili ng MIB?
Oo.
Pwede kang jumug-jumug.
Wala magagawa. Aray mo lang mag-blood thinner. May napupusuhan tayo. Oo, pagkasilan yun. Ewan ko saan nagtatrabaho eh. Wala
Saan?
nang balit naman.
Ha?
Wala nang balit. Nag-aaral ng mga isa. Pinabibili ng bawal sa mga ito.
Ano nag-aaral sila?
Nag-aaral sila.
Tawag ko na kay Pastor. Wala ka doon, wala ka doon.
Ah. Bakit?
Kasi hindi. Yaman na rin talaga. Yaman na talaga.
Yaman na eh.
Wala niya, wala.
Wala. Water tank po. Sa pera na po tayo. Pakita mo. Dahil na po, ayos lang mag-parking ha.
mga ka-senior, we just got back from our trip sa San Fernando. I'm very happy to report na napakaganda ng Victory Liner electric bus. This is a very worthy initiative ng Victory Liner for a more sustainable transportation mode. So, it's available only from Cubao to San Fernando. It was launched last November, and they say the electric vehicle which came from Haiger, China can run on a full charge for 350 kilometers with 3-hour charging. So, the bus itself is kung titingnan ordinary bus, but pagpasok niya medyo may kakaiba siya. Medyo high-tech yung kanyang instrument panel at kapag tumatakbo na, wala kayong maririnig na tunog na nakasanayan natin sa mga sinasakyan natin bus using diesel engine. Wala rin yung vibration ng nararanasan natin. So, very smooth ang takbo natin from Cubao to Pampanga, San Fernando, Pampanga. So, it's available sa Cubao Station pa lang dahil may charging station sa Cubao at sa San Fernando. So, doon sa highway, halos wala kayong mararamdaman na ingay. So, ito yung initiative ng Victory Liner to be able to meet the 2050 carbon neutrality target ng United Nations, UNDP. So, if you do have time, why not try itong bus na to na the very first in the Philippines. So, kudos to Victory Liner for introducing electric bus sa Pilipinas. With that, maraming salamat sa panonood. Travel while you can. Until our next vlog, see you soon.